On the first week of February 2023, we launched Odie, a B2B brand agency serving the unique demands of angel, pre-seed, and seed stage startups. But how did we get here? If we go back to 2010, Focus Lab was a young agency just getting started. We were mainly known for web design and development, and branding was just one of those things that we could do if you needed it. But if you fast forward a few years later, branding became one of the things we were most known for. So we leaned all in, building strategy processes, thinking about how we could build out messaging and positioning to pair with quality visual identities. And as we continue to grow and evolve our processes, so did our customers. Even though in the early days of Focus Lab, early stage companies were our primary customers, we had not built a portfolio to compete for growth stage company rebrands. Now we look at ourselves in 2023, and Focus Lab has firmly cemented itself as one of the leading agencies for growth stage B2B companies that need to make intentional steps to better their brand. But one of the sad things that has happened over our 13 years of being in business is that we were no longer a practical solution for early stage companies, and we miss that early stage energy. Hence why we created Odie. But if we were going to launch another agency, there were a few things we knew we had to get right. The first thing was we had to have a process that was appropriate for early stage companies that yielded a similar quality of work of what Focus Lab customers had come to know and love. Second, time was of the essence. Early stage companies cannot spend months evolving their brand. Some of them live week to week. So we needed to be able to get a timeline that allowed us to create quality work that was more agile in nature to meet these organizations where they were. And the third thing, we knew the investment ranges had to be practical for these early stage companies. So in 2022, we baited a process to figure out if we could check the box on all three of those things. And thankfully, and with a little bit of stress and a ton of debate and conversations, we did it. But why create another brand and not just add this as a service that Focus Lab provides? The first reason is Focus Lab and Odie serve very different ideal customer profiles. At Odie, we serve early stage founders, where at Focus Lab, serving growth stage companies, our primary customer are CMOs, VPs of marketing, or marketing leaders. Marketers and founders are two very different people that have very different pain points and very different expectations. And the second thing, we've learned from all of the organizations that we've had the pleasure of branding, and there is a lot of power that comes with having a niche and having hyper-specific positioning. We did not want to dilute Focus Lab's position by adding another service lane. So instead, we decided to create a new brand that could have its own position and it could be marketed on its own. And the third thing, we knew in order to deliver the quality, it needed to have its own dedicated team. We could not leverage Focus Lab delivery team members to do Focus Lab process and Odie process. We needed a team that could go all in, constantly improving the process, dedicated to delivering quality results to early stage founders. So this is us today. Focus Lab, a B2B brand agency serving growth stage technology and service-based companies, and Odie serving the unique demands of early stage B2B technology and service-based companies. So if you haven't checked out Odie yet, I recommend you go on over to odiebrand.agency and give us a look. And if you're an early stage company looking to invest in your future brand, we'd love to talk.